Hello everybody, DK Guillotine here, and welcome to my review of the Yuru Camp movie, or Laid Back Camp, whichever you want to call it. Yuru Camp has officially become one of my favorite animes of all time. I adore this show so much. I watched it for the first time a little over 5 months ago, probably at this point, and at this point I've probably watched it a good 6 or 7 times. It is a show that I literally cannot stop watching. It is a show that I cannot stop thinking about. It is a show that I cannot stop just being absolutely obsessed with because I love it so unbelievably much. I love the characters of Yuru Camp so much. I love just about every second of the show. I love the music. I love the writing. I absolutely worship this fucking anime. I have for the better part of a year, for the better part of half a year now, and I just love everything about it. And this movie came out in Japan a good while ago, but we obviously were not given access to watch the movie here in, where I am and not in Japan. We have just been given the movie on Crunchyroll. It came out on Thanksgiving. I will give a very quick little mini rant here. It didn't come out until like the very fucking end of Thanksgiving. I had to wait all the way till the end, and I didn't even get to watch it on Thanksgiving because it came out too late, and I had to go to bed and save it for the next day. But luckily, I have experienced it now. And before I give my review of this movie, every single person out there, if you are watching this video and you love Laid Back Camp, you need to watch this movie with absolutely no previous notions whatsoever. Do not look up the plot. Do not listen to me explain the plot or the gist of the movie. Just go watch it. Because this movie was fucking immaculate. And there's nothing I could say that would even remotely come close to showing you how amazing this movie is. This movie works as an absolutely phenomenal, outstanding end to Yuru Camp. And the thing about that is we still have season 3 coming out next year, but I'll explain that in a second. I just want you to go into this movie knowing fucking nothing. Because if you do that, this movie will be absolutely it will be on another level for you. So let's get into it. This is my review of the Yuru Camp movie. The Yuru Camp movie is a movie that takes place, I think, around 10 years into the future after the events of the Yuru Camp anime. So this movie takes place when when Rin and Nadeshiko and Aoi and Chiaki and all the characters are grown-ups. They are all grown-ups. They all have full-time jobs. Rin is a magazine editor. Nadeshiko works at a camping shop similar to Caribou from the show, but not the exact same shop. You have Chiaki working as I forget what it was in there. It was like a realtor kind of thing. She kind of does location stuff and stuff like that. And then you have Aoi, who works as a elementary school teacher. And so they have all moved on, basically. They're not really a team anymore. They've pretty much split up. They are living in different places. Saito has even started a family. She has a husband. And yeah, that is where we start with the movie. And basically the gist of this movie is Chiaki Ogaki gets a little patch of land, a little location, a very small little location, and she decides what she wants to do with it is turn it into a campsite. So she pulls the group back together. She pulls Rin and Nadeshiko and Aoi and all the and Saito. She pulls them all together and they turn this location into a campsite. Now, of course, this is Yuru Camp. Yuru Camp, at no point does this show really have any major plot whatsoever. It is legitimately just an anime about girls camping. It is, in all ways, Yuru Camp is one of those cute girls doing cute things anime. But in every way, Yuru Camp just soars it just soars and just pulls everything it does off with flying colors. It is a show that literally captivates you in seconds. And from almost the opening scene, you just have this massive smile on your face, and you just go through the whole show. That smile never disappears throughout every opening, throughout every ending credits. It is such a masterpiece of an anime. And this movie follows completely through with that. Every single second of this movie, from the opening scene to the final second of the end credits, is perfect. Absolutely fucking perfect. At no point does this movie feel like it loses what it's trying to do. At no point does it not feel like a Yuru Camp movie. At no point does it feel like it's gone too far to not be a Yuru Camp movie. At no point does it lose the absolutely phenomenal sense of realism that Yuru Camp has throughout the entire runtime of the show. It is masterful. Every single second, every single scene. It is absolutely incredible. The only minor itty bitty tiny little negative I could possibly think of is that it is a very long movie. It is 2 hours long. So grab a couple Dr. Peppers or something before you sit down to watch it. That's pretty much my only negative. I think the movie was utterly flawless. I loved it so unbelievably much. It lived up to every single bit of hype I had for it and more. I don't really want to spoil anything about the movie because it just came out for everybody to watch on Crunchyroll, and this movie was just utterly immaculate. I really cannot say anything else. I love Chainsaw Man and Spy Family and Rent a Girlfriend Season 2 as much as the next guy, but this is honestly probably my anime of the year. This movie was extraordinary. It was such a fucking phenomenal end to the franchise. And it's so weird because, yes, this movie, like, I guess I can't really say 100% sure that this movie is the end of, is supposed to be the finale of Yuru Camp, if this is supposed to be the final bit of Yuru Camp, because we do have Season 3 coming out next year, but from what I can tell, Season 3 is going to pick up right after Season 2, and they're still going to be, in high school, they're still going to be that, and we're going to bring in Aya-chan from Season 2, she's going to be a much bigger character, that's what it seems like to me, that's what I get from the posters and the visuals for what we have of Season 3 right now. This movie obviously takes place way farther into the future, and for me, this movie absolutely feels like it is trying to be the finale of Yuru Camp, and in every way, it pulls it off with flying fucking colors. I loved the Yuru Camp movie so unbelievably much. I'm going to end this review just by saying thank you so much to every single person who had any part in the creation of Yuru Camp. This anime is not only one of my favorite animes of all time, it is one of my favorite things on this fucking planet. I think of this show and I just get happy. It is utterly just phenomenal. It is breathtaking, this show. I love it so unbelievably much. Thank you, Yuru Camp. Life is so hard. You know, you go through things, there's ups and downs in life, but life is hard. It's relentless. It will smash you down to the ground, and then it will keep smashing until everything is gone. It is an absolutely relentless thing, life. And Yuru Camp does so much to actually improve it so much. As someone who has watched it so many times, every single time I watch this show, it's just an uplifting experience. It makes life so much better. Just by existing, this show makes life like 60% better. It makes my mental health like 60% better. I adore Yuru Camp so much. Thank you so much to every single person who created Yuru Camp. Thank you to the original manga creator. Thank you to all who created the anime. Thank you to all the voice actors. They're all so incredible. Every single person who played any part in the creation of Yuru Camp, thank you so fucking much. You have delivered such a wonderful thing to this planet. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And this is DK Guillotine, signing out.